Welcome to SaadX. Today's topic is exponential expression. This is good practice for algebra, and this kinds of math is ideal for IGCSE, math, SAT and any kinds of competitive examination. Please note that here 1, 2, 3 of 4 and 1 of 5 we already simplify. This video we will start from number 1. Let's start. So find the value. Here mention 5 to the power n plus 2 plus 35 times 5 to the power n minus 1 over 4 times 5 to the power n. It's a simple thing. We know as per exponential law, a to the power m plus n, we can write a to the power m times a to the power n, right? So here is also similar thing, 5 to the power n plus 2, we can write 5 to the power n times 5 square plus here is 35 will be unchanged, and times here is 5 to the power n minus 1, we can write 5 to the power n times 5 to the power minus 1, divide 4 times 5 to the power n. Now from numerator we can take common 5 to the power n. Here is 5 to the power n and here is 5 to the power n. So 5 to the power n, here is 5 square, it means 25 plus, and here 35 times 5 to the power minus 1, it's a negative exponent, a to the power minus n, we can write 1 by a to the power n. So 5 to the power minus n, we can write 1 by 5, divide what, 4 times 5 to the power n. So we can divide 5 to the power n and 5 to the power n, it will be 1, right? And here is also we can simplify 35 divide 5, it will be 7. So what happened? Here is 25 plus 7, it will be 32, divide 4. So 32 divide 4, here is 8 and here is 1, our answer will be 8. Very simple. So number 1 done. Number 2, 3 to the power 4 times 3 to the power 8 divide 3 to the power 14. So here we will do two things. First one, we know a to the power m times a to the power n, we can write a to the power m plus n. What does mean? It means once base are same, in product power will be add. So here is 3 to the power 4 and 3 to the power 8, we can write 4 plus 8 and divide 3 to the power 14. Next here is 3 to the power 12 and 3 to the power 14. But we know 12 is less than 14, therefore we can write two things. This math we can solve two ways. First one, here is 1 and we can write 3 to the power 1 4 minus 1 2. So it will be what? 1 by 3 to the power 2. The answer will be 1 divided 9. Very simple. Another one, 3 to the power 12 divide 3 to the power 14, we can write 3 to the power 12 minus 14. So it will be 3 to the power minus 2, and finally it will become 1 by 3 square, and our right answer will be 1 by 9. So any way you can solve this one. This is the way of negative exponent and this is the division of exponent. So anything a to the power m divide a to the power n, we can easily write 1 divided a to the power n minus m. Very simple thing. So I hope you cleared this one, but if you have any confusion, please write a line in the comment section. So number 1 and 2 done. This video I will try to solve 2 and 3 also. Let's start. Number 2. Here is show that P to the power a divide p to the power b whole to the power a square plus ab plus b square times p to the power b divide p to the power c whole to the power b square plus bc plus c square, and finally times p to the power c divide p to the power a whole to the power c square plus ca plus a square. We have to prove this one equals to 1. So we should solve this one step by step. This is exponential law of division. We can write p to the power a minus b, right? Because base are same, that time in division power will be subtract, and times a square plus ab plus b square. Similar, here is p to the power b minus c times b square plus bc plus c square times similar thing p to the power c minus a times c square plus ca plus a square, right? Now look, here is p times here is p and also here is p. We know once base are same, in product power will be addition, like a to the power m times a to the power n times a to the power l. This case we can write a to the power m plus n plus l, right? But here is one thing, here a minus b times a square plus ab plus b square. What does mean? It means we know the factorization of a cube minus b cube. We know we can write a minus b times a square plus ab plus b square. Okay, so no need big multiplication, just we should follow the rule. So against this one we can write a cube minus b cube. Similar, against this one we can write b cube minus c cube, and also against this one c cube minus a cube, right? So we can write a cube minus b cube, and this is product of exponential law, so everything will be add. So plus b cube minus c cube plus c cube minus a cube, right? Now look, have any similarity? Here is a cube and here is minus a cube, we can deduct this one. Same, minus b cube plus b cube, also we can out. Minus c cube plus c cube, also this one is out. So we can write p to the power 0, and the law of 0, exponential 0, the result will be 1. And look, our question right side it should be 1, so show that this exponential expression equals to 1, right? So it's short, very simple. Number 3, it's this math will be looking big, like if a equals to x y to the power p minus 1, b equals to x y to the power q minus 1, c equals to x y to the power r minus 1, then show that a to the power q minus r times b to the power r minus p times c to the power p minus q equals to 1. So first here is given, right? Given a equal x y to the power p minus 1, then b equals to x y to the power q minus 1, and c equals to, we can write in here, x y to the power r minus 1, and we have to prove that this terms equals to 1. So left hand side we can write left hand side equals to a to the power, it's a q minus r times b to the power r minus p times c to the power p minus q. Okay, it will be 1. How? Look, this a and here is x to the power x y to the power p minus 1 can be replaced, right? So x y p minus 1 and here is power will be q minus r, right? Times against b we can write x y q minus 1 to the power r minus p times c equals to x y r minus 1 to the power what? Here is p minus q. We just replace the value of a. Now one by one we try to solve this one. So we know like a b to the power n, it means a to the power n times b to the power n, right? So similar thing, here is x to the power q minus r times y to the power, here is p minus 1 times q minus r, right? One thing gone. Next again x to the power r minus p and here is q to the power what? Q sorry, not this one is q, it will be y to the power here q minus 1 times r minus p. Okay, and finally this one here is x to the power p minus q times y to the power r minus 1 times p minus q. Okay, now we will one by one segregate. How? We can start from here. It's looking big. Look, here is x, here is x and here is x. So once base are same, in product power will be add. So we can write x q minus r then plus r minus p then plus p minus q. Very simple, right? Next here is y. Next y we can write like we have to first finish y one by one. So y here is p minus 1 times q minus r, so we can write pq then minus p r, then minus q, then minus and minus it will be plus only r, right? So one done, this one done. Now green color this one, which is we can write in here y, then similar thing we will multiply q r, right? q r then minus p q then minus r, minus and minus it will be plus p. Okay, now what next? Black color y times y. So we can write p r, right? p r, or we can write p r is okay, so everything will be similar. So p r then minus q r then minus p and finally plus minus and minus plus 1 times q equal to q. Okay, now let's see what is happening in here. Here is q and here is minus q, so we can deduct minus r plus r also deduct, minus p plus p can be deduct. So x to the power 0 times y, and now everything will be add because y to the power something, y to the power something and y to the power something. Once multiplying the base are y, so power will be add. So one by one we can write p q minus p r, right? This is r minus q plus r. Okay, then plus qr minus pq minus r and plus p, and next here is plus pr minus qr minus p plus q. Okay, so what happening here is pq and here is minus pq, so we can deduct this one. Here is minus pr and here is plus pr, so we can out this one. Minus q plus q out, plus r minus r out, and here is plus qr and here is minus qr out, plus p minus p out. So here x to the power 0, it means 1, and here is y to the power 0. So finally 1 times y to the power 0 also become 1. So answer will be 1. This is right hand side. So here is mentioned, if a equals to something, b equals to something, c equals to something, then show that a to the power something, b to the power something, c to the power something will be 1, and we already get 1. So already proved. So number 3 done. So total final question 5 of number 2. Here is under third bracket 1 minus 1, second bracket start 1 minus, then first bracket start 1 minus x to the power 3 to the power minus 1, and second bracket close minus 1, and third bracket close to the power minus 1. So what can we do now? First, we have to work based on first bracket as per board mass. What does mean? Bracket, then of, it's mean exponential matter, then division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So one by one we should do it. So here is third bracket will be unchanged. Under third bracket, then here is 1, then second bracket start 1 minus, look, this is minus, and this bracket power is what? To the power minus 1. Inside bracket we cannot do anything, so it's, let's think it's a. So a to the power minus 1, it means 1 by a. Similar thing we can write 1 divide 1 minus x cube, it's against this negative exponent. So first bracket work done, then second bracket to the power minus 1, third bracket to the power minus 1. Now look again, third bracket till we cannot do anything, minus 1, then here is we can make a what? LCM. So here is 1 minus x to the power 3. So 1 time 1 minus x to the power 3, so it means 1 minus x cube and minus 1 whole to the power minus 1 and whole to the power minus 1. Again third bracket 1 minus 1, then here is 1 and minus 1 out, so here is minus x cube, 1 minus x cube whole to the power minus 1, against the third bracket also minus 1. Now look, second bracket and power is minus 1, it's a negative exponent. We know, suppose a by b to the power minus 1, it means this fraction will be flipped, it means b by a is a similar thing. So same work, 1 minus 1 times against this second bracket and negative exponent, so we can write it will be flip 1 minus x cube by minus x cube, right, to the power minus 1. So one thing, this minus we can adjust with this minus, so 1 minus times minus, it will be plus, and here is 1 minus x cube divide x cube and whole to the power what, minus 1. Now we can make another LCM, it will be x cube, so x cube plus 1 minus x cube to the power minus 1. So this x cube and minus x cube will be out, so it will be 1 by x cube to the power, so this is the third bracket, so third bracket close to the power minus 1, and finally our answer will be this 1 by x cube will be flipped, so our right answer it's a x cube. Look, it's looking very big but not so hard, so you should careful about this one once you try to solve these kinds of math. So no more today, we already solved lots of math in this part, like number 1 where is 2 math 1 and 2, number 2, number 3 and 2 of number 5. Earlier video I have finished number 4 and 1 of 5, which you can get in the description box. Thank you very much for being with me.